So as soon as I got the Misty Lady, the first thing I've done on her is an oil and filter change. And now that I have driven her for 5,000 kilometers, it's time to do it again. So in this episode, I'll be showing you how to change oil and filter in a 90s car. First thing to do is to jack up the car and secure it on jack stands. Make sure the car is stable by giving it a good push, and move the jack closer to the subframe and rise it slightly as a safety precaution. Now pop the hood. As you can see, after 5,000 kilometers the oil is slightly used up but in correct level. Now let's get under the car. In order to drain the oil, the sump bolt must be loosened and removed. In this case we have a 24mm bolt. Have your oil catch can ready, and after the oil drains, wipe up the area and screw the bolt back in. Now it's a good idea to change the sump bolt crush washer, but mine is still in a good enough shape, so I'll leave it as is. Now give the bolt a gentle snug but not too tight. You should be able to undo the filter by hand, but sometimes it is impossible. That's why I advise you to invest in a vice grip type oil filter tool, as it makes the work an absolute breeze. Clean up the oil that spilled during the filter removal, and check if the oil filter gasket didn't stay behind on the engine block. Now let's get the stuff out. So the oil filter used in most Hondas of this vintage is MANN W610/6, and the oil I'll be using for the Misty Lady is a mineral Mobil Super 1000 weight 15W40, as the engine is already 23 years old and the climate here is quite hot, so it should do the trick. It is advised to fill the oil filter with oil before installation, so during the first startup of the engine there is no delay in the oil circulation. But unfortunately the oil filter here is positioned at an awkward angle, so I'll try to fill as much as I can before it starts to spill. It is also important to apply a thin film of oil on the seals, as it makes it easier to remove next time you want to replace it. Install the new oil filter and hand tighten it. Clean up the area with some brake cleaner and paper towels. Remove the jack and jack stands and drop the car down. Now we can fill the engine with oil. If you have the owner's manual, you can check how much you need to pour, but if you don't, you can do my method of pour a certain amount and check the level, then rinse and repeat until you get to the top level on the dipstick. Now after the oil reaches the correct level, we can screw the engine cap back on and start the car. Check for leaks at the top and the bottom of the engine, and or even go for a little drive. After, always double check the level of the oil to make sure everything is in order. Now we can drain the old oil to the leftover bottle or any other container and get it recycled. You can take the oil to either a petrol station or recycle center in your area. And this is how you change the oil and filter on a 90s car. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe with notifications on. If you found this video helpful or know someone that would, give it a share and spread it to the world. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.